So, guys, I don't know if you have been paying attention to Dr. Ndlozi, but the guy has been praising Ramaphosa a lot lately, man. It's getting weird. It's almost as if this guy is trying to audition for the African National Congress. You remember when the country was having debates about the policies that were passed by Cyril Ramaphosa? Dr. Ndlozi went on social media and started to defend Cyril Ramaphosa. I remember this is a post that was made by Dr. Ndlozi, and on this post, he says that this man is not what we have been told he is. So right now, Dr. Ndlozi is deploying the strategy of Floyd Shivambu. You remember that Floyd Shivambu was the deputy president of the EFF for 10 years. And during that time, Floyd Shivambu was very critical of Jacob Zuma and telling South Africans that Jacob Zuma is the worst president to ever happen to this country. And when Floyd Shivambu went and joined the political party of Jacob Zuma, he started to say that Jacob Zuma is not what we have been told he is. And it looks like Ndlozi right now, a man that has been criticizing Ramaphosa for a very long time, feels like Ramaphosa is not what we have been told he is. So he's trying to say that we have been misled about Cyril Ramaphosa. This is what Dr. Ndlozi is saying, that South Africans have been misled about Cyril Ramaphosa. And this guy is a true revolutionary, because going on this article, he says that he is truly up to something. All of South Africa's head of state, he has come out as the most committed to policies that matter for the most genuine transformation of the living conditions of our people. Then, after saying that, Ndlozi highlighted the National Health Insurance, he highlighted the Bella Bill, he highlighted the Expropriation Act, and he also spoke about the stance that South Africa took on Israel. And according to Dr. Ndlozi, these are the policies that are good and that are going to be beneficial to the people of this country. He speaks about the NHI, the same NHI that these people are lying to the masses and telling them that, guys, next time when you seek for the medical attention, next time when your family seeks for the medical attention, you don't have to go to these public hospitals that we have broken down, but you're going to need to produce a government card and you can go to the private hospitals. So NHI, we know that it is a lie, and the people that are speaking about NHI are incapable of implementing anything. So somehow Dr. Ndlozi is expecting the people of this country to believe that the same people that have destroyed the state-owned entities can suddenly implement NHI. They are speaking about the Bella Bill. You remember this is a Bella Bill, and on Bella Bill, it once said that the children of illegal immigrants can enroll in schools without providing any documentation. And this year, we saw the consequences of that when South African parents went out and said that our children cannot find schools because the schools are full. Of course, the schools are full because Ramaphosa and his people actually pushed for the Bella Bill, the same Bella Bill that said that the children of illegal immigrants can be enrolled in schools without providing any some sort of documentation. He also speaks about the Expropriation Act, the same act that is actually causing a lot of businesses to go out, the same act that is causing a lot of investors to be hesitant when it comes to investing in this country, because people want to understand and people want to be assured that their properties belongs to them and they cannot be expropriated for any reason. But somehow these are the policies that are working on our best interest, according to Dr. Ndlozi. This is what he said. And he says that the left needs to accept this and rethink its position towards Cyril Ramaphosa. Notwithstanding Marikana Palapala, Cyril Ramaphosa is on a journey less traveled by many in his position. So Dr. Ndlozi says that, no, guys, we cannot talk about Palapala. We must stop talking about this thing of Palapala, where hundreds and thousands of dollars were actually found in the farm of the president. Until today, South Africans do not know who this money belongs to. They don't know who actually put that money there, but he says that no. Notwithstanding Marikana and Palapala, Cyril Ramaphosa is on a journey less traveled by many in his position. Whereas, under the GNU conditions, no puppet of monopoly capital speaks and acts like he does. So, this is the first time when people were actually shocked by Dr. Ndlozi when he basically came out and praised Cyril Ramaphosa. And I remember I did say that it looks like Dr. Ndlozi is actually going to the African National Congress, because even the Secretary General of the ANC, Fikile Mbalula, once did a was on the media the other day, and he was saying that he's not denying or confirming that they have spoken with Dr. Ndlozi, but the guy is the one that will have to make a decision by himself. And we also know that there were articles that Dr. Ndlozi has been meeting a lot with the African National Congress. So this guy has been on this path where he's just praising Ramaphosa, despite the country saying that, but this guy, man, this guy, Dr. Ndlozi says that this is the best president that we have ever had. And yesterday, the president addressed the nation about the allegations that were made by General Mkhwanazi that there's a deep corruption in government and there's a deep corruption in the South African Police Service. And General Mkhwanazi also implicated the Minister of Police. He also implicated some generals. But the president addressed the nation yesterday and he said that we are going to form a commission of inquiry. We are going to form a commission of inquiry to actually get to the truth. And right now, as we speak, people are not happy at all about the fact that Senzo Mkhunu, the Minister of Police, was not fired by Ramaphosa. People are not happy at all because Ramaphosa has put Senzo Mkhunu on leave. As we speak, the guy will still collect his salary. The guy will still enjoy his perks, despite the fact that he has been alleged to have been in corruption, despite the fact that this guy has literally been accused of corruption, and there are a couple of political parties that went to the police station to open criminal charges against this guy. But the president says that no, we are going to put this guy on a leave. We're going to give him his money and we're going to give him his perks. And Dr. Ndlozi, when it comes to the commissions of inquiry, he has changed his stance. He has changed his stance because this is a tweet that has been produced. And on this tweet, Dr. Ndlozi says that if Nkandla was subjected to a commission of inquiry, it would have been found no wrongdoing was done. Point is, commissions bury the truth. If Nkandla was subjected to a commission of inquiry, it would have found that no wrongdoing was done. Point is, commissions bury the truth. So I guess this is the time where Dr. Ndlozi was still on the side of the people, because right now we know that there's nothing that actually happens after the commissions of inquiry. We saw with the State Capture Commission of Inquiry, the recommendations of that commission, they have not been implemented. And some of the people that have been accused, some of the people that have been exposed in that inquiry of Judge Zondo, they are still working with the president. These people are still in government and nothing actually has happened to them. So Dr. Ndlozi, I guess back then he was still on the side of the people because he says that commissions bury the truth. Commissions bury the truth. But then I want to show you what the guy said yesterday after Ramaphosa announced that these allegations that were made by General Mkhwanazi will be subject to a commission of inquiry. Remember, guys, that this guy said that the commissions bury the truth. So yesterday, Dr. Ndlozi went on social media and said that in a democracy, in fact, in any just world, a president cannot find anyone guilty. It is correct for him to set up a judicial commission of inquiry with an actual judge and strict time frame, 3 months and 6 months. This is proper. This is what he says now. He says that this is proper. And it was the good thing for the president to actually form this commission of inquiry, despite the fact that previously the guy had a different opinion about the commissions of inquiry. This just shows you how politicians are. This just shows you how politicians are. And he says that a president cannot just find anybody guilty. But the president has the right to fire and appoint anybody else. You remember when Ramaphosa fired that Deputy Minister of Trade, Industry and Competition? These people went out and said that the president does not even need to explain why he fired that DA minister of that DA deputy minister. But now the president was actually faced with a situation where he was actually supposed to fire a minister because this guy has been linked with corruption, and he put him on the side. And Dr. Ndlozi defending that, he says that the president can't just find anybody guilty. And he says that it is correct for him to set up a commission, a judicial commission of inquiry, despite him previously saying that commissions bury the truth. Commissions bury the truth. These are your politicians, guys. And these are the people that you actually trust. These are the smart ones, we have been told. But the way that they have been changing, the way that they have been changing their stances, it has been insane. It has been insane. This guy is totally not different from Floyd Shivambu. It's not different from Floyd Shivambu. I refuse to believe that Ndlozi is any different from Floyd Shivambu. Because Floyd Shivambu went from criticizing Jacob Zuma to actually singing the praises of Jacob Zuma. And Ndlozi went from criticizing Ramaphosa to singing the praises of Ramaphosa. They are exactly the same. They're exactly the same. So I guess the question is, what is it exactly that is prompting Ndlozi to speak so highly of Ramaphosa lately? Why is the guy actually speaking so highly of Ramaphosa? I just don't understand. Because if he wanted to be a member of the ANC, I think the ANC was open to the idea of Ndlozi being their member. You remember after this guy was fired in the EFF, I don't want to say that Ndlozi resigned from the EFF. He was fired from the EFF. And Fikile Mbalula said that Julius Malema is a very brave man to actually let go of such an intellectual. Julius Malema is a very brave man of letting go of someone like Dr. Ndlozi. And if this guy wants to come to the ANC, then the ANC will welcome him with open arms. But right now, it looks like the man is auditioning to be accepted in Luthuli House. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I don't know, guys. What are your thoughts about these inconsistencies that we are seeing from the so-called smart politicians, from the so-called political scientists? What are your thoughts? I don't know. Please tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button. And the most important part, subscribe. My name is Thomas Mabaso. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.